So here's another good one where we have some of our inputs split initially. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on here with this one, right? So here we can see this one takes A and B as an input, and it's an OR operator. So at this point, I'm going to end up with A or B, right? And again, that'll move on down into this input. Now here, for this one, I can see I've got B coming in here, and I've got C coming in here. So at this point, I'm going to have I'm going to B and C. So it's going to come in here and then join that one there. So at this point, right here, I'm going to have A or B, or B and C. All right. Now here, I didn't include the parentheses around A or B. I can, but because it was just two OR statements, I decided not to worry about it. Okay. But if that makes you feel better, you can go ahead and put those parentheses in there. All right. Now what's going to happen to this next operator is that's going to come out and go into an end statement with my C value. So X is going to equal A or B, or B and C, right? And then here, that whole thing and C. Okay, so that's kind of my whole complex statement that I'm going to go ahead and try to build. Okay, so here we've got our three inputs, right? So I'm going to need my three columns. So I'm going to have A, B, C. All right, I'm then going to have an A or B. I'm then going to have a B and C, right? And here, if we go ahead and we kind of label these along the way, right? This right here, we'll just start using letters. So we left off with C, we'll do D, E, right? This will be F. And then this final one here will be G, right? Or X, right? Technically that one's already labeled as X, so that one will be X, right? Here, I can go ahead and I can put F as being D or E, right? So if we label this one D, right, because that's what it is, we label this one E. This next one I can go ahead and just call D, right, or E, right? And again, this one ends up being F, right? So then for X, it'll just be C and F. Okay, so this just kind of simplifies a little bit, right? So I'll go ahead here. Again, just another way to look at these problems or approach the truth table and how you want to make it. I need some more room here, right? So here, A, B, C, A or B, B and C. And then here, essentially my columns 4 and 5, but with an OR operator, so 4 or 5. And then this one will be 6 and 3, right? So 6 and 3 for my last one. And we'll go and we'll fill them in, right? So we got 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, and then 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay. So now for column D here, right? Column D is looking at A or B. So as long as one of them's on, they're both on. So again, I can fill in these bottom 4 pretty quickly. I can see that these two above it are both on, and only for the top 2 are they both off. Right? Now for B and C, I'm going to look at the second and the third column. Now remember, for this one, they both have to be on. So if I kind of just key in on those ones, I've got both on, got both on. So it's off, 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 on, off, 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 on, right? And that makes sense because the top 4 is the same thing as the bottom 4 when we're looking at columns B and C, all right? Now for this next one, this is D or E. So I'm going to look at these columns. I'm going to look at my D column and my E column, and it's an OR operator. So as long as one of them's on, it's on. So here they're both off, one is on, both are on, one is on, one is on, one is on, one is on, okay? Now for this last one is going to be C and F. So I'm going to be looking, right? Let's go ahead and change colors just to really make it clear here. I'm going to be looking at C. I'm going to be looking at this column, F. And I'm going to be looking that they're both on. So here they're both off. Here only C is on. Here only F is on. Here, they're both on. Here, only F is on. Here, they're both on. Here, only F is on. Here, they're both on. So this, again, X represents my output predicated upon those inputs for A, B, and C.